Following the dispatch on 23rd December 2021 by the Personnel Management Office on their intention to implement the approved new pay and granting structure in view of the government's anticipated civil service reforms program 2018 to 2027, which triggered criticism on social media that teachers and education officials were disadvantaged compared to their counterparts in a particular sector within the establishment. The Gambia Teachers Union on Tuesday convened a press conference to shed light on the issue.
The Gambia Teachers Union found out that there are 4 pay scale options developed in the report. Option A has a starting salary of $19,613 per annum with 10 grades, 6 increments, and standard increment of 5% within and between scales. Option B has a starting salary of $23,328 per annum with 10 grades, 6 increments, and standard increment of 5% within and between scales. Option C has a starting salary of $25,488 per annum with 10 grades, 6 increments, and standard increment of 5% also within and between grades. Finally, the fourth option, option D, has a starting salary of $36,000 per annum with 11 grades plus standard increment of 5% within and between grades 1 to 5 and 3% between grades 6 to 11.
After all the options he mentioned, the Deputy Secretary General of the Gambia Teachers Union, Esa Sow, said option D is the version approved by the cabinet.
The article trending on social media has 3 columns, and in the report, that particular section has 4 columns. The third column is about the current grading system, and the fourth column has to do with the proposed grading structure. Now, if you compare, for example, HTC in the proposed grading structure is going to be placed on grade 5, PTC grade 4. If you compare the PTC grade, HTC grade 5 with a particular reference be made that is currently receiving grade 7, you will easily do a simple arithmetic to say teachers are 2 grades below that particular grade. But that particular grade in question actually is on grade 4. We have confirmed that. So in all our comparisons, we were able to confirm that the error was actually from people comparing what has been proposed for teachers against what is currently being paid. And we are all aware that the new pay scale that has been adopted, that is option D, has been reduced from grades 1 to 12 to 1 to 11, meaning all the 12 or so fixed positions above grade 12 on the current integrated pay scale has been integrated into option D, meaning even permanent secretaries has been dropped down to grade 11. With the current scale, of course, permanent secretaries are on fixed and DPSs are on grade 12. Directors are on grade 10 compared to what they used to be on grade 11. So comparing the proposed grade against the current one, you will definitely see a disparity, and our analysis has shown that that was one of the biggest and greatest errors that was trending on social media, and we were able to confirm it with PMO.
Through their investigations, the Gambia Teachers Union said the Personnel Management Office is yet to meet the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education to share their final input.
We decided to make sure that we lay hands on the official document that the Personnel Management Office is using to develop and finalize the pay and grading scale. That was why we had to take the whole world and time to insist and make sure that we lay hands on the document and not to go by what was trending on social media. And until last Friday, we couldn't lay hands on that. And we are happy to report that between Friday and Monday, we were able to engage PMO twice within 2 days to get these things confirmed. Number 6, we have found out that according to the generic pay and grading implementation plan for ministries and institutions, PMO is yet to meet MOPSI, that is the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, to share their final input by reviewing the suitability or otherwise of the draft grading structure in order to address their own needs and circumstances. According to the Generic Pay and Grading Implementation Plan, PMO is meeting sectors and government agencies and then reviewing what has been proposed in the report against the needs of the particular sector. As we speak right now, PMO has not yet even received the data from the ministry that is supposed to be used as the basis of finalizing the proposed grade for teachers, meaning you don't have any final draft yet. Let's say you have a course to do some analysis.
Following their findings, the Gambia Teachers Union shared its conclusions.
Our conclusions: an integrated pay scale with a starting salary of $36,000 per annum with 11 grades and standard increment of 5% within and between grades 1 to 5 and 3% between grades 6 to 11 has been approved by Cabinet, as I said before. Work is in progress, and as such, the draft grading structure for the teaching cadre is subject to MOPSI's input, but as it stands, there is relative value added in consideration of the teaching job. We did some analysis, and in some instances, I guess we saw over 120% increase. Yeah, in some instances, and 200 in some instances. So we have seen that with the minimum salary for grade 1.1 being $3,000, teachers, there has been a lot of value added to teachers' salary, both vertically and horizontally. And according to our findings, contrary to what is trending on social media, the current grading system is going to take, is taking an alphabetical order. It's in A, B, C, D up to K and thereabout. So there are going to be letter bands. For example, you have Headmaster Class C on grade 7, Headmaster Class B on grade 7, Senior Master Class C on grade 7, but these 7s might be attached to a letter called K band. And you have K1, K2, K3, K4, K5. So it's going to be horizontal and not vertical, contrary to the numerical values being presented on social media. Our analysis has also shown that. Number 2, conclusion 2, okay, I've already said that work is in progress. 3, MOPSI has not yet submitted its data requested by PMO to initiate the final review. Number 4, considering point 3 above, the Gambia Teachers Union has committed itself to, by renewing its commitment and resolve to engage the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education henceforth to ensure that the data that is pending is provided for necessary action.
This was triggered by an initial analysis trending on social media pointing out that teachers and education officials were disadvantaged compared to their counterpart in a particular sector within the establishment. The Gambia Teachers Union on Tuesday convened a press conference to shed light on the issue following their investigation. Reporting for Kerr, Fatou, I am Buba Gajiga.